What's going on, guys? GeoSnow right here. So in today's video we have some great news about the iOS 10.3.2 and the iOS 11 jailbreak, and that is of course for 64-bit devices. You probably remember the KeenLab, and they have demoed a jailbreak at Mosec 2017. Mosec stands for Mobile Security Conference. It's held by Pangu and Power of Community. It's been held in June on this year, and you probably remember they had a demo in here. KeenLab had a demo. You probably can still see the pictures in here. Yeah, those pictures, well, very well known, very well spread on the media, and you see this jailbreak tool in here. But this is pretty much what we've got: a couple pictures and the information that it's been demoed in there. Now there are a couple good news. KeenLab, in fact Liang Chen of KeenLab, has posted a video on YouTube demoing the entire tool, how it works and so on, and it's probably the video that's been on Mosec 2017. Now why would they post that now? Nearly 2 months after the Mosec? I have no idea. You can see it's been published on August 22, 2017, so yesterday. So yeah, I do not know if they're going to release it or not. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea whether they're going to release it, but the simple fact that they did post the entire video demoing the tool tells me that they might as well be, I don't know, planning to release it in the future. I have no idea. Otherwise, why would they post the video demo a couple months after the conference? Anyways, let's check out the video a little bit. You can see here that Liang Chen presents exactly the procedure, the tools working on the left on iOS 10.3.2 on the iPhone 6. On the middle you have the iOS 11 beta 2 on iPhone 7, and I'm going to tell you why it's so important and why it's such a big achievement. And on the right side again you have the iPhone 7 running 10.3.2, and after he demos the versions running on all these devices, he starts the jailbreaking application by Liang Chen of Tencent KeenLab. You can see the application that everybody's been posting photos with, and a lot of fakers have created, you know, similar tools looking like this, but they are of course fake. The application is not released currently, and you can see why it's important. Well, you have in the middle the iPhone 7, and on the right still the iPhone 7. On the middle you have iOS 11, which is in beta, and in there you have the 10.3.2. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the security of these devices so that you would understand why Liang Chen has made such a big achievement in here. Pre-iPhone 7 devices, 64-bit, have KPP, which is kernel patch protection. It's been introduced in iOS 9 to mitigate, patching of the kernel, and it creates an extra layer of protection for the kernel, and it's not enforced by the kernel itself, it's enforced by the ARM trust zone. So what that means? Well, this means that a hacker or a jailbreaker, as we call them, when he tries to patch the kernel in order to, create the patches necessary for the jailbreak, to remount the FS and so on, in order to do that, you have to bypass iMCC or to disable AMCC and multiple other things. In order to do that, you have to mess with the kernel. And when you do that, the KPP will notice that and will panic your device, rebooting it, and of course, making your device not to be jailbroken and not to be hacked. That's, in a very nutshell, what KPP does. On the iPhone 7 and newer, you have something else. You no longer have KPP, which, as I said, it's pre-iPhone 7, but you have something else called AMCC, which by now we know it's called SiDP. But that's pretty much everything we know. And we do know that it's hardware and it's no longer software, which is again very good, which means it's very hard to tamper with it, if not impossible. Now, let me try to explain you why is that important, the thingy here. Since there is absolutely no good documentation aside of the fact that, AMCC or SiDP protects the kernel and stuff like that, and it's hardware and whatever, well, there is absolutely no good documentation on it. And the simple fact that they managed to bypass it, because you cannot disable it completely, it's running on hardware, you cannot disable it. The simple fact that they did manage to bypass it, it's absolutely fantastic. Now, we've seen that before, and only once in the iPhone 7, and that is on the Yalu plus Mac portal. That Yalu plus Mac portal had an AMCC bypass, which by now, as I said, it's called SiDP, and it worked on iOS 10.1.1. But from that point on, we did not see anything similar, and to that point, we did not see anything similar. So it's a very, very huge achievement. Now, as I said, I do not know whether they're going to release this or not, but the simple fact that they managed to do it, it's a step ahead, since we do know that the iPhone 7 on 10.3.2 and lower can be jailbroken, and even on the iOS 11, which hints to the fact that even iOS 10.3.3 might be jailbroken. But my suggestion would be to stay on 10.3.2 or lower, because if they do release the jailbreak at some point, you will be able to use it. But if you update to newer firmware or to iOS 11 beta 7, that is actually now available, you will probably miss the chance. So my opinion would be, do not update. Adam Donenfeld is going to also release an exploit in a couple days that is going to be compatible with iPhone 7 as well. So if you're on iOS 10.2, as a lot of you probably are, and you're not jailbroken there because the iPhone 7 does not have a jailbreak for 10.2, do not update from there. The lower you are, in my opinion, is the better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out the demo video that Liang Chen has posted, go ahead and check it out in the description down below. I'm pretty glad they did that. It hints to the fact that they might have plans with this jailbreak. It might not remain a simple demo, and we might see what's going on with it. Anyways, do not update to 10.3.3 for the moment. That's why I made this video. Do not update. iOS 10.3.2 is no longer signed, and therefore you cannot go back to it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Till the next time, I really hope I made you understand a little bit what's with this video and what's with this big achievement on regarding this jailbreak. And till the next time, I'm GeoSnow. Peace out.